Your Excellency, President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, Director General in the Presidency and Secretary to the Cabinet, Ms. Phindile Baleni, Director General in the Department of International Relations and Cooperation, Mr. Zain Dango, the Chief of State Protocol, Ambassador Lucy, members of the media. We'll now commence with the presentation of credentials to the President. Excellencies, I think you may be seated. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate, representing the Kingdom of Thailand, His Excellency, Mr. Mungkon Pratumkawe, and Mr. Natadgit Singto.
Your Excellency, Mr. Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa, it is with my great pleasure to convey His Majesty King Mahawachalongkorn Prawachilakauchaluhua of Thailand. Gracious and warmest regards to Your Excellency and the people of the Republic of South Africa. Since our establishment of diplomatic relations in 1993, our two countries have enjoyed cordial cooperation in many fields, especially in terms of trade and shared values. I would like to reiterate the commitment of the government of the Kingdom of Thailand to work closely with Your Excellency and the government of the Republic of South Africa. On this occasion, it is my honor to present to Your Excellency the letter of credence appointing me as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Kingdom of Thailand to the Republic of South Africa, and the letter of recall of my predecessor. I thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I would now invite the Head of Mission to take position for the official photo. Mr. Nagatik Singto, please join.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You may take leave of the Mission Designate representing the Kingdom of Spain, His Excellency Mr. Raimundo Robredo Rubio and Mrs. Ana Amaro Delgado.
It's an honor to meet you. I convey to you the best wishes of His Majesty the King, Philip VI of Spain, who has a very fond memory of South Africa because he was here when we won the World Cup. Every Spaniard likes to remember that, and I'm no exception. And of the President of his government, the Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro Sánchez, who will be visiting South Africa in October. That will be an excellent occasion to try to push the relationship that we have. There's many ways where Spain and South Africa are very closely united, from the fact that our troops are fighting together to preserve peace in Mozambique, for instance, but particularly in things like in investment and trade. There's lots of things where we have complementarities, and a very salient one is in clean energy and the energy transition. You know that Spanish companies are very important here, and that is one of the objectives of my mission here. Next year, Spain will have the presidency of the European Union, and South Africa will have the presidency of BRICS. So there's a scope for us to utilize the visit of the Prime Minister to try to push forward some of the complementarities in that agenda, particularly your climate-proof policies initiative that I think is something where Spain and South Africa can work together to put something together to take to COP27 and all that. I don't want to go longer without presenting the credentials from the Kingdom.
I would now like to invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Mrs. Amara Delgado, you may join the President. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Republic of Paraguay, His Excellency Mr. Juan Ignacio Liviere and Mrs. Karen Ruiz de Liviere.
Mr. President, on behalf of the Head of State and the people of the Republic of Paraguay, I have the great honor to convey to you the warmest wishes for the well-being of your country. Mr. President, Paraguay and South Africa are bound by a common desire to improve the life of its citizens through cooperation and international solidarity. We are sure to achieve these common goals. Please rest assured, Mr. President, on my commitment to faithfully execute and further carry out this duty as I look to a forward-reaching and productive relationship between our two countries. Mr. President, I have the great honor to present to you the letters of recall of my predecessor and my letters of credence as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Paraguay to the Republic of South Africa.
I would now invite the Head of Mission to take position for the official photo. Mrs. Karen Olivier, you may join the President for the official photo. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Slovak Republic, His Excellency Mr. Vladimir Hras.
Mr. President, Excellency, first of all, I would like to transmit you personally warmer greetings of Her Excellency, President of Slovak Republic, Madam Zuzana Čaputová. It's not only a great honor, but a real pleasure for me to represent Slovakia here in your amazing and beautiful country. So actually I am enjoying already a lot. Thank you very much. Slovakia and South Africa began the path to democracy almost at the same time in the early 90s. And I am really very proud and satisfied that during these 30 years we have reached quite a high level of relationship and very good connections, cooperation. So I would like to assure you that I will do my best to strengthen, to deepen, and to develop these excellent relations. So and now I would like to present you the letters in which my president is appointing me as an ambassador to South Africa, and the letters of recall of my predecessor.
I would now invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the State of Libya, His Excellency Dr. Ing Abdul Qadir Ahmed Al Abdelnab and Mr. Al Hussein El Zawani.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. First of all, I would like to convey to you the greetings of the President of Libya, Dr. Mohamed al-Menfi, and Libyan people. The historical ties between the two countries are deep and great. The state of Libya attached great priority to relationship with South Africa, given the good reputation and position that the Republic of South Africa hold at the continental and international levels. As a result, relations between the two countries have developed in various fields. Politically, I was named the first ambassador to South Africa after 11 years. In the economic field, Libya has important investment in South Africa, and we have plans to develop and increase this investment. Excellency, we appreciate your offer to achieve African unity. Hence, we call or invite our South African brothers to innovate and extend a helping hand to their Libyan brother, and to a national project that means to achieve Libya's national reconciliation in a true manner. This is my goal. We hope to work together about that.
I would now invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Mr. Al Hussein El Zawawi, you may join the president. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Federal Republic of Ethiopia, His Excellency Dr. Mukhtar Kedir Abdu.
Mr. President Cyril Ramaphosa, I brought to you the warm greetings and best wishes of Her Excellency President Sahle-Work Zewde, President of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia. I'm greatly honored to be appointed as an Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia to the beautiful country of South Africa. Your Excellency, the diplomatic relations between Ethiopia and South Africa is a historic one, which dates back to 1896, when, by virtue of the victory of Adwa, Ethiopia inspires resistant movements all over Africa. On top of that, the military training that Ethiopia provided to freedom fighters, African freedom fighters, including Nelson Mandela, is a testament of the commitment of Ethiopia for the cause of freedom in Africa in general and in South Africa in particular. Your Excellency, the diplomatic relations and cooperations between our two countries is based on a solid foundation of African brotherhood and Pan-Africanism. Capitalizing on these strong foundations, Your Excellency, during my stay here in South Africa, I will be giving emphasis to strengthening our cooperation and relations in the areas of trade, investment, education, technology transfer, and more importantly, people-to-people relations between our two countries. Giving focus on those areas and others, I will exert my effort to deepen our friendship and bring the relations between our two countries to new heights. I now have, Your Excellency, the honor to present my letter of credence and the letter of recall of my predecessor. Thank you.
I would now invite the Head of Mission to take position for the official photo. The official may also join for the official photo. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Kingdom of Eswatini, Her Excellency Ms. Lindy Cynthia Kunene and Mr. Sunny Boy K. Sangweni.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, greetings, Dumela. May I take this opportunity to convey warmest and sincere most greetings from His Majesty King Mswati III and Her Majesty the Queen Mother, the government and the people of the Kingdom of Eswatini. Both our countries enjoy long enduring ties that exist between the two countries. May I take this opportunity also to congratulate the Republic of South Africa for being a pioneer in the region by first opening the COVID-19 vaccine manufacturing plant. So the Kingdom of Eswatini, Mr. President, is committed to stand with South Africa and also by its partners in the region. We will forever support the Republic of South Africa, both in combating the security threat that affects the region at large. May I take this opportunity also to thank the support from the President, in particular the Kingdom of Eswatini, in all the security threats that engulf the country. Mr. President, I have the honor and privilege to submit the letters of credence to you, Your Excellency, by which His Majesty King Mswati III appoints me as the High Commissioner of the Kingdom of Eswatini to the Republic of Eswatini. Thank you.
I would now invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Mr. Sangweni, you may join the President. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Republic of Chile, His Excellency Mr. Julio Fiol and Ms. Maria Herrero.
Mr. President, I'm here to bring you a warm salute from the people and government of Chile. We are countries that share not only a geographical situation, but also many common interests that go from mining, wine, and also Antarctica. As you know, we are the 5 countries that have a gateway to access to Antarctica. Chile is going through a very difficult and social process of political transformation. In less than 30 years, we'll have a plebiscite to approve a new constitution, and we would like to benefit from your experience in the past in those matters, as we had the opportunity of sharing with South Africa the expertise of a reconciliation commission in Chile many years ago. Rugby is very important for us. It's the first time that a Chilean team will participate in a Rugby World Cup. And we are creating ties with the South African Federation so we can benefit from your experience. And we will have our 7-a-side team coming to Cape Town in a month to participate. Last but not least, I would like to remind you and remember, Your Excellency, that you are invited to Chile. We hope that you could come in a near future and enjoy our country. Now I will present the letters of recall of my predecessor and my letters of credence that indicate me as Ambassador of Chile to South Africa.
I would now invite the Head of Mission to take position for the official photo. Ms. Herrero, you may join the President. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Did you join? Thank you. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Republic of Mali, His Excellency Mr. Bakari Coulibaly and Mr. Mohamed Maiga. Please.
Your Excellency, President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, it's my honor to transmit the brotherly salute from His Excellency, President Assimi Goïta, Transitional President and Head of the State of the Republic of Mali, and his best wishes to the people and the government of the Republic of South Africa. President Goïta expressed to Your Excellency his recognition for your full commitment for the development of bilateral and multilateral relations between African countries, and highlights your successful leadership of African Union, especially on the management of COVID-19 pandemic during your chairmanship and of this institution, which permitted to save life of millions of Africans. I stand with Your Excellency with heart and hands opened to receive from now advices, guidelines, and full support from Your Excellency, your cabinet, and all the South African institutions to your brother for the well fulfillment of my duty as Ambassador of the Republic of Mali. I'm totally confident that under your leadership, recognized in and out of Africa, our two brother countries will go on new steps of their relationships in line of the historical visit of late President Nelson Mandela in Mali in 1996. I express to Your Excellency my total availability and commitment to strengthen and enlarge cooperation between our two brother countries for the benefit of common interests of our two peoples. Now, I have the honor to present to Your Excellency the letter of the recall of my predecessor and the one by which President Assimi Goïta appointed me as Ambassador of the Republic of Mali to the Republic of South Africa. I thank you.
I would now like to invite the Head of Mission to take position for the official photo. Mr. Maiga, you may join the President. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Republic of Sudan, His Excellency Mr. Osama Majoub Hassan Dirar and Mrs. Hiba Shuhabil Mohammed.
Your Excellency, the President, I feel proud to have the opportunity to stand in front of you representing my country as an ambassador designate to this great nation and country. First of all, I am honored and privileged to convey to Your Excellency best regards and sincere wishes of His Excellency General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, President of the Transitional Sovereign Council of the Republic of Sudan, and his genuine will to enhance and strengthen the cordial existing relation between our two sisterly countries. Sudan, Your Excellency, is really seeking a constructive engagement under your auspices and guidance from your weighty and pivotal country to support Sudanese people overcome transitional challenges, depending on our long and deep-standing relations and in the Sudanese people's respect and appreciation to the legacy of South Africa's prominent experience in reconciliation and forgiveness. Your Excellency, our enormous and tremendous human and natural resources, which are still untapped fully, also awaiting more cooperation and innovation according to our well-designed and articulated plans and programs under your leadership and blessing. Allow me now, Your Excellency, with your permission, to present letters of my credence as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of the Sudan to South Africa, Republic of South Africa, as well as recall letters. Thank you.
I would now invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Mrs. Mohammed may join the President for the photo. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Mr. Paul Amuru and Mrs. Eunice Shalangat.
Mr. President, I'm humbled to convey to Your Excellency the warmest regards from His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and his warmest regards and best wishes for everlasting friendship and cooperation between our two countries. Mr. President, this year we celebrate the 28th anniversary of our diplomatic ties, which started even before South Africa gained its freedom in 1994. Your Excellency, as you may remember, Uganda was able to offer a sanctuary to the freedom fighters of the ANC after their withdrawal from Angola. Today, the camp that hosted the freedom fighters has been turned into a school of excellence. And last month, we were honored to receive a delegation from South Africa who attended the Joint Commission of Cooperation between the Republic of Uganda and the Republic of South Africa, led by Honorable Dr. Pando Nandeli. She was able to pay a courtesy call to His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni and delivered your special message to him. Your Excellency, I also want to thank you for adding value to the Ugandan Ankole Longhorn cattle addressed to you by His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, appointing me as ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Republic of Uganda to the Republic of South Africa. I thank you, sir.
I would now invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. I would now invite Mr. Shellinghart to join. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate, representing the European Union, Her Excellency, Ms. Sandra Kramer and Mr. Raoul Dillerson-Berge.
Mr. President, it's my honor, my privilege to give you the personal greetings of the President of the European Council, Charles Michel, who you met recently, and also the warm greetings of the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen. The European Union and South Africa have a strategic partnership, and we share values such as democracy, rule of law, human rights, gender equality, and we believe that there is a very positive agenda that the European Union can have together with South Africa. Both of my bosses look forward to the summit, which we hope to have with South Africa in 2023. And the positive agenda would be on green transition, on responsible digitalization, and very much on economics, on job creation, with a focus on small and medium-sized enterprises and access to finance, for example, but also on education, on health. As you know, the European Union has been instrumental in the autonomy for Africa to produce vaccines on the Africa continent. We have a very positive agenda, which I would be honored to work with you and your government here in South Africa. And I would very much like to present to you the letters of withdrawal of my predecessor and the credentials. And I look forward to working with you. With great honor, Mr. President.
I would like to invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Mr. Dillerson-Berge, you may join the President. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate, representing the United States of America, His Excellency Dr. Ruben E. Brigetti II and Mr. Clinton Brown.
Your Excellency, good afternoon. I bring you warm greetings from the President of the United States of America, the Honorable Joseph R. Biden. Mr. President, the Republic of South Africa and the United States of America are two of the world's great constitutional democracies. And I look forward to working with your government to strengthen relations on a wide variety of matters. Mr. President, during my tenure, I commit myself to practicing Ubuntu diplomacy in the spirit of mutual dignity and shared respect. Under the theme, the Republic of South Africa and the United States of America, partners in values and vision. And now, Mr. President, it is my honor to present to you the letters of recall of my predecessor, as well as letters of credence from President Biden, appointing me Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the United States of America to the Republic of South Africa. Thank you very much.
I would invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Mr. Brown, you may now join the President for the official photo. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. Last but not least, Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the Head of Mission Designate representing the Turkmenistan, His Excellency, Mr. Batir Durdio Muratovic, and Mr. Ruslan Rajapov.
Gün Orta Afrika Respublikası'nın hormatly prezidenti Cenab Cyril Ramaphosa. Şu gün tarihi gün siz Türkmenistan Gün Orta Afrika Respublikası'ndaki ilkinci adatındaşları ve dolu ihtiyarlısını kabul edersiniz.
Honorable President of the Republic of South Africa, Mr. President, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, today is a historical day. Today, for the first time, you are receiving the extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of Turkmenistan to the South Africa.
Men öz işlendiğimde Türkmenistan bilen Gün Orta Afrika Respublikası'nın arasında katnaşıkları östürmekte, ähli tagalar meçektiğini sizin inandırasım eler.
During my tenure here as a capacity of ambassador, I will do efforts to strengthen our bilateral relations even further.
Fırsattan peydalanıp, Türkmenistan'ın hormatly prezidenti Serdar Gurbanovich Berdimuhamedov'un salamlarını ve go'u arzularını size getirmenizi ve kabul etmenizi xahiş ederim.
Availing this wonderful opportunity, let me convey the greetings of Honorable President of Turkmenistan, Serdar Berdimuhamedov, and his best wishes to you.
Şeylehem, sizi dünyada ikrar edilen bir taraf Türkmenistan'a devlet safarıyla gelmeye ulu hormat bilen çağırıyoruz.
And with a great honor, I want to convey our desire to our wish, our invitation to visit to Turkmenistan anytime convenient for you to the country with the world-recognized neutral status country.
Sözümün ahırında Gün Orta Afrika Respublikası'nın hükümetine ve halkına parahatçılık, baht ve abadançılık arzu ederim.
Upon completion of my word, I want to wish to the government of the Republic of South Africa best wishes and well-being.
Hormatly Prezident, ben inanç kartlarımı kabul etmenizi xahiş ederim.
Allow me, Honorable President, accept my credentials, please.
I would now invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. Mr. Rajapov, you may join the President. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President. This now brings us to the end of the credential ceremony, but we're going to hand over now to His Excellency the President to give some remarks.
Thank you, Program Director, Ambassadors and High Commissioners, Directors General in the Presidency and also in our Department of International Relations and Cooperations, and distinguished guests and all of you ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor as President of the Republic of South Africa to welcome you all as heads of missions representing your various countries to South Africa. Since achieving democracy in 1994, South Africa has been building very strong and meaningful relations with many nations across the world. Many of these relationships have their origins and roots in the bonds of solidarity as well as friendship, relations that were forged during the struggle that was waged by the majority of our people against apartheid. We remain grateful to all those countries, many of which are represented here by yourselves today, that gave our leaders and freedom fighters refuge, that provided material and moral support to the people of South Africa who were struggling against an evil system of apartheid, and countries that also mobilized for the isolation of the apartheid regime. Just as we value your presence here, we are greatly encouraged by the value you represent as you represent your governments, and also placing great significance and importance on the relations between South Africa and your countries. 3 years ago, the world was confronted with an unprecedented global public health pandemic. As much as COVID-19 pandemic has had a devastating impact on health, livelihoods, and national economies, it also brought about new forms of collaboration between countries and nations, and also strengthened existing partnerships. It also exposed some of the imbalances in global relations as well. Many lower income countries had to look on while wealthy countries hoarded most of the world's COVID-19 vaccine doses. Several African countries suffered from the imposition of arbitrary travel bans after new variants were detected in their countries. From this pandemic, we have learned a number of important lessons on how we engage with each other as countries and on the importance of mutual respect. It is pleasing that all continents are represented here in this ceremony. But as we say all this, we would also like to thank a number of countries that are represented here who came to the support of African countries through providing assistance during COVID-19, through vaccines, and a whole range of other methods. And today, this afternoon, we are pleased to welcome all of you here. We share a belief in the indivisible unity of humankind and in the centrality of international diplomacy as an instrument of progress, as an instrument of world peace and mutual prosperity. With the pandemic in abeyance throughout much of the world, our most pressing priority is a swift and equitable economic recovery that should leave no one behind. Since 2020, South Africa has been implementing an economic reconstruction and recovery plan to lift our economy out of the prolonged period of slow growth, to create jobs and to undertake far-reaching economic reform. At the same time, we are implementing programs to alleviate poverty amongst our people and also to address the challenge of inequality, but more importantly, to also advance gender equality and to contribute our fair share towards addressing climate change and its impact. Like most developing economies around the world, the pandemic has set back our national effort to meet our sustainable development goals. We are nonetheless forging ahead. We are also pressing ahead with our ambitious investment drive to significantly increase productive capacity of our economy. We are working to clamp down on corruption in our own country and to restore the integrity and credibility of our key institutions. Central to this effort is restoring good governance and improving the financial and operational performance of strategic state-owned companies. We are making progress in stabilizing public finances, improving financial controls at all levels of government, and rooting out mismanagement and graft. We have instituted a number of key policy reforms centered on our network industries, including energy, ports, rail, telecommunications, and water infrastructure. All of these are part of the broader effort to make South Africa a country in which it is easier to invest and to do business. I mention all this because nearly each one of you, in fact, each one of you, as you presented your credentials, you did articulate the wishes of your own countries in deepening diplomacy relationships with South Africa, but also economic and trade relations, so as to ensure that there is mutual prosperity between the nations that you represent and South Africa. Our expectation of diplomacy in the post-COVID era is that it should deepen bilateral trade and investment between South Africa and the countries with which we have diplomatic ties. This is no doubt an expectation your respective governments also hold in turn. We anticipate that the African Continental Free Trade Area will not only benefit countries on our continent, but will also create conditions for greater flows of trade and investment between our beloved continent Africa and the rest of the world. We share a responsibility to strive to settle differences within and between countries peacefully. South Africa promotes the centrality of multilateral institutions in managing global affairs, and we will continue to urge respect for international law and internationally reached agreements. We seek to work with our partners across the world to build a more democratic, just and equitable world, one which prioritizes the needs and the interests of the poor and the vulnerable people in our world. As the peoples of the world, we have a shared interest in ending poverty and in ending disparities of wealth, skills, resources, access to education, health, and social support. South Africa, its people, and as a nation, stands ready to work with all governments and peoples towards achieving these objectives. We trust that your presence here in South Africa will further aid our efforts to build a better world that is more egalitarian, that is free of war and conflict, where the rights of women and girls are respected, and where we all play our part to adapt to and mitigate the impacts of climate change. In the words of our iconic document, which is called the Freedom Charter, the forerunner to the South African Constitution, let there be peace and friendship, as our forebears declared when they drafted the Freedom Charter. We look forward to working with you to strengthen relations between our respective countries and to advance a global economic recovery that leaves no one behind. I am particularly pleased that all of you, being here, are pleased to be in South Africa. You are in a country that has the best weather conditions in the world, and we want you to enjoy South Africa. Go around and experience this beautiful country and feel at home. You are now at home, away from your homes. Welcome to South Africa, and stay well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, will request that we take a group photo, just one photo with them outside.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm game. I welcome
Excellencies,
that.
we may move to the area that's identified for the group photo.